Hello and welcome to my presentation for the unit Healthy and Sustainable Places, where I will present my findings from the mini audit undertaken. Health professionals and urban planners alike can and have used audit tools to assess aspects of the area of the built environment on large and small scales. The outcomes of these audits can help improve current built environments through various means, including providing evidence to lobby government, or in the case of this university audit, the university itself, to make improvements to their environment, making it healthier for individuals. Audits generally don't require any training and can be undertaken by individuals from a wide variety of backgrounds. Audits can be adapted to suit different environments and aspects of the environment itself. Some notable audits in Australia are the Heart Foundation Walkability Checklist that can be undertaken by any individual to determine the quality of the area in which they walk. Another noteworthy audit is the environmental tool for facilities where those with dementia live, which can make residences safer and more user-friendly. According to Dr. Jennifer Kent of the Healthy Built Environments Program of the University of New South Wales, the mini audit can be used as the basis of this presentation is a tool that can be utilised to see where improvements can be made in the area and how the area supports users in their health. These 2 points were kept in mind throughout the duration of this audit. The chosen area for the audit was option 2, which encompasses buildings 1, 2 and 10 and also includes the concourse. This area is one of the most central locations at the university and is a main thoroughfare to other buildings on campus. The audit covers 6 aspects of the area. These are access and circulation, shade, safety, food facilities and meeting areas in the audit area itself, and transport across the whole university. So we'll start with access. All pathways in the area are generally wide enough to accommodate several users at a time and are also mostly well connected to each other, as seen in the images here. The northern concourse has a large grass area with a network of paths that connect it to other areas outside the audit area as well as inside it. However, these are dated and in need of maintenance. These paths would be inaccessible for those who have mobility issues, including those with wheelchairs and those who use walking aids such as walking sticks. Despite the issues these paths present, it would not hinder anyone's ability to access other areas of the campus. Another part of this area with accessibility issues is the lower level of the concourse, which houses a number of facilities including the Commonwealth Bank, the Study Abroad office, a number of pop-up spaces and 2 cafes, the Sizzle Cafe and Mizuna. This area has a number of stairs that connect it and a lift. However, the lift is not well advertised and is not a central part of this area, which may mean people are unaware that they can use it. There are several parts of the area that require maintenance on the pathways, where pavers have cracked and have started to raise, creating trip hazards. If someone was unable to see these inconsistencies in the path, it is quite possible that they would trip. The area at night is poorly lit, which will be discussed later, and would be unsafe for those with mobility issues to walk through the area. As the audit area is one of the most central and busiest areas on campus, shade is, or should be, an important feature of the area. The northern area of the concourse, moving towards the refectory, is mostly shaded on the walking paths and seating areas, though in the left-hand image you can see that a main part of the grass area, where people sit, is exposed to sun at almost all points during the day. However, in contrast to this, the southern part of the concourse, despite its recent renovation, is unshaded, both on the paths and seating areas, As a user of the area, I have found it hard to sit for an extended period here as it can become uncomfortable, especially in full sun. All other parts of the are mostly well shaded, although the space between buildings 10 and 1 lacks shade over some of the seating spaces, especially in the morning when no buildings protect it. There are two aspects that the audit covers under safety. This is how safe one feels in the area and how safe it is for pedestrians from cyclists and vehicles and for cyclists from vehicles. While during the day, the area feels quite safe as it is busy and open, at night it is a different story. At night, the area is poorly lit and feels generally unsafe. As seen in some of these images, there are a number of lamp posts that are broken and are yet to be fixed. After walking the area at night, it is clear that there improvements need to be made for user safety and visibility. One of the areas that isn't seen here, but was most well lit apart from the buildings, was the underpass that links the hub to the car park behind Building 1. However, on either side of this, the lighting was poor and defeats the purpose of this lighting. The only danger that is presented to pedestrians from vehicles is the car park behind Building 1. However, there are enough paths in the area that pedestrians should not need to walk through the car park. However, when making observations, students did use this area as a cut-through, as you can see in the left-hand image. There is more danger presented to pedestrians from cyclists, as cyclists can use the entire audit area as a shared space with pedestrians. Cyclists are also not required to walk their bikes in this area, which can add risk for pedestrians. As for the danger for cyclists from vehicles, again, the only place in the area that presents danger is the car park behind Building 1. There are a considerable amount of bike racks that are provided in the audit area. When they are observed during the day, many weren't in use, as you can see on the right-hand side, and in the middle image, which indicates that there are potentially less students using this form of active transport. Due to the size of Canberra, it may be easier for students who live further away to drive their cars rather than use buses or ride their bikes. There are two bus stops outside the southern entrance of the campus. They are at the top of a lengthy hill, which may deter some from using public transport and rely on their car, especially those with mobility issues. There are bus stops at other points at the university, including on the eastern boundary of the campus. However, it does not appear to be in regular service and is not well connected to the rest of the university either. For students with mobility issues, this may also be inaccessible. Improvements could be made for students to access public transport. One solution would be increasing the number of bus stops that service the university, even one within the campus itself. In the audit area, there are several food options for students to choose from. These vary in price and in quality. The most expensive options are found at Mizuna and Melt and appear to be made fresh on campus. There are also other options within the refectory and the Sizzle Cafe, which is outside the hub. These did not have any salads or fresh fruit for purchase at the time of the audit. The only fruit that can be found for purchase in the area is Melt for around $8 as a pre-packaged fruit salad, and after observing over a number of days, the quality of this can vary. There are a few salad options that are available for students to purchase. Mizuna and Melt both provide salad options. A grilled chicken salad is available at $19 at Mizuna, and a quinoa chicken salad is available at Melt for $8.20. There are a number of outdoor facilities for students to meet. The entire concourse is available for students and is made up almost entirely of green space. The northern area of the concourse is slightly less well kept than the southern end, as well as the quality of seating, which leaves a little bit to be desired, as it is made up of mostly paved seating, which can be uncomfortable, as seen in the middle image. The southern area of the concourse has recently been landscaped and has timber seating and a large grassed area to sit, as you can see in the left-hand image, although there is no shade for users, and which may deter some from using the area. A notable landmark in this area for students to meet is the small community garden located between buildings 2 and 1, as highlighted on the map. This was established in 2014. A number of studies have highlighted just how beneficial community gardens can be for building a sense of community and social capital, as well as an important feature of the audit area, though more promotion of the garden is needed. There are a number of health issues that have arisen after conducting the audit. As I mentioned previously, there are a number of food outlets in the area. However, their quality, including how healthy they are, may make it difficult for students to justify paying for them. Providing an alternative venue, such as a food co-op, may help make healthy food more accessible and affordable for students. There are some aspects of the area that need to be improved in relation to user safety sooner rather than later. By replacing or repairing broken sections of pathways, this would increase the walkability of the area. It is also a matter of importance that broken lighting be replaced so there is increased user visibility, and especially for those who have mobility issues, and it becomes safer at night. Despite the improvements that could be made to this area, it is already an important area for the University of Canberra, especially for students to meet and socialise.